And welcome back to the Los Alamitos preview show. Well, certainly a trainer who's had her great share of success this year, winning with a high percentage of her starters, is trainer Elena Andrade. We don't know that much about Elena, but certainly we'd like to find out more, so we went to our Director of Marketing and Publicity, Orlando Gutierrez, to talk to a trainer who's winning with nearly 20% of her horses here this year.
Well, Friday night we have a fun racing card here at Los Alamitos Racecourse. The Wild Honey Handicap is the feature. That's in race number 8. But we also have 2 allowance races and a high-level claiming event. We're here with trainer Elena Andrade. You're going to be a big part of some of those races. Let's start out with that claiming race in Tres Corona Cash. Horse coming off of a victory. How do you see this horse's chances stepping against this level of competition?
Yeah, no, we just kind of had a little trouble finding a race, and this is the spot that came up, and he's ready to run, so we're just going to roll with it. But I think the distance is really going to help him a lot in this race. He was just getting rolling past the wire on the last race when he was going 300 yards. So, I mean, the one is kind of concerns me, but if he just runs the same race last time, I think if he can break good and get out in front, I don't think this caliber of horses are the ones to really be able to close. So I think we'll be okay if we can just run the same race.
You also have a baby in one of the allowance races. Valentina's on fire, coming off of a big victory. And this horse, you've kind of been racing him a little bit and just kind of hit the stride, the right time for you last time out.
Yeah, no, last time we really got a race, I mean, where experience really made the difference there. There was, I think, 3 first-time starters. And like I said, she's just a hard knock. I mean, she's really, if you look at her, she's really small, but she has the heart the size of a lion. I mean, she's gotten some bad races where she's gotten, pinballed and knocked in between horses. And as little as she is, she still fights through it, and she always gives her all. So, I mean, it's not an easy race either. I mean, Paul has that nice filly in there, and I mean, they've been running close to the same time. So, I know she's going to give her all. So, I mean, I think we'll be good.
That's better Google me that Paul has in there. And you actually have a beautiful horse here, a beautiful filly that seems to like you quite a bit, right? Tell us a little bit about Just Moss.
Just Moss is, I raised her. I have her mama. So, and it's a full sister to Una Mas, and he's been right there in the big ones, and she just barely ran. She ran 11th fastest, so I just entered her today, so hopefully we get in for Saturday.
And let's talk about the princess, the queen of the stable here, Just Cuz, horse that we expect a lot of fun things happening with her this year. What's the next effort that you expect from her, and how did you see the last race?
Yeah, no, her last race, I mean, she just didn't get the break that she's used to. She doesn't break as hard, but what I really liked is that she came closing, which is not really to her style. So if we're going to take a second, at least we can find some good out of it, that she was closing on the end. And I mean, the filly that beat us is nothing to be, disappointed in. So I was very, proud of her, and I always am, but she's going to be excited. Yeah, I can't wait. We've been waiting. Last year we almost made, she ran second in the Millie Vessels and stuff. So we're excited this year. She just seems like she's bigger and better this year, and we'll see.
That was Tasmi Blue that she went against last time out, who was a Grade 1 stakes place runner. And your horse looking again at the Millie Vessels and maybe a date with Quirky, another one, right, with Quirky.
Yeah, I saw Quirky ran on Breeders' Night. Everybody asked if we were going to be running, but she's not Calbred, so we kind of missed her there. But, we're going to meet up again in the Vessels and in Millie Vessels, and we'll see. I'm hoping. Last time we just barely got nosed out, and so it was kind of heartbreaking. But again, she was only 3 back then, and she's a lot mature this time, and she's got some more size on her too. And I'm excited. So that's what we're waiting for.
Now, a few weeks ago, you had a horse that broke her maiden, Brazilla. But it wasn't just the horse that broke its maiden. Also, Alberto Zepeda, young rider here at Los Alamitos, also picked up his first victory ever on that horse. So that must have been a pretty fun race for the entire Andrade team.
No, it's very exciting. I mean, he's been with us, since he was about 14, and Oscar's just really been there guiding him, to get him up to this point. Yeah, he still needs a little more experience, but it was really nice when you're able to give him their first win when you're the ones that when they started with you. So it was a really, really exciting night.
Well, it's going to be a fun night on Friday night. We have the Wild Honey Stakes races. We have some trials later on the weekend, but it all starts on Friday night with a great racing card here at Los Alamitos. Back to the racing studio.
Well, thanks, Orlando, and the best of luck to Elena Andrade. I know one of the older horses she has that's done very well is Just Cuz, who's been knocking on the door against some of the best older horses on the grounds in the filly and mare division. So certainly looking forward to that mare running later on in the year as well.
And also, Elena's always had some good horses. Maybe this year she can put all together this year, maybe make a big splash towards the end of the year.
Well, we can
Yeah.
just wait and see because we still got another 5 months to go
Yes.
during the 2016 campaign, but we only have 4 races to go here on Friday.